Iowa, you had one job. What's up everyone, it's Izzy, back with another video, and I wanted to address a most recent event that occurred a few days ago, and it was the Iowa caucus for the presidential election. And they had various early states that were going to be voting before the general primary. And first up was Iowa. They had various candidates participating. Even the ones that were polling pretty low. The thing about it is that they had like these weird ways to see who gets the most delegates with the most vote. You gotta check this out. It's unbelievable.
Bernie Sanders, and you're going to say heads or tails, and I'm just going to wait and see what happens.
Yep, we're just going to let it roll.
This is it.
Ready?
Tails.
Oh, for Pete's sake. It's tails.
The hell was that? A coin toss? Really? Are you freaking kidding me? A coin toss to determine which candidate gets the most delegates? Is that the direction we're heading? What's next? We're gonna do rock paper scissors for the next caucus, doing 7-up at the general election, general primary or whatever. It's like, I'm just speechless. It's like, this is just unbelievable. But it gets worse. It gets worse. The people in charge of the Iowa caucus, which was the DNC, more or less, and the people of Iowa, who was hosting the event, they were supposed to tally up the results of the many delegates that the candidates have collected. Well, they're usually their representatives, their supporters and stuff, and it was supposed to be done on the same day, and for some odd reason, it was delayed. Their excuse was, oh, we had a quality control problem. So while they were fixing that, 4 days later, around this time, then they finally put up the results. And oddly enough, they had freaking Pete Buttigieg, of all people, in the lead, in first place. And they had our candidate, Andrew Yang, at 1%. Paget, help me out here.
How in the heck is this democratic? Of course things like this are bound to happen. You have naturally biased people held to no accountability leading these precinct rooms full of completely confused people with very confusing rules. It makes absolutely no sense. It is absolutely infuriating. It needs to be changed. And I think after this election, people are going to be fed up. We are going to have to really dig deep, and we're going to have to make some big changes.
Yeah, I couldn't have said any better. But what also upsets me is the continuous manipulation and, by the DNC, their corruption. It has gotta stop. And you may not notice, but on Twitter, there was, Tom Perez was actually trending, and it was pushing him to be resigned from the DNC, step down from the chair, as the DNC chairman. He's trying to cover his ass by saying, oh, you know what, I'm going to make sure that that Iowa re-caucuses and all this other stuff. And people, and a lot of us are like,
Wow.
I saw this other video where Iowa DNC chairman, who actually held this, press conference, came onto stage and I guess issued some sort of apology or explanation. See for yourself.
The reporting of the results and circumstances surrounding the 2020 Iowa Democratic Party caucuses were unacceptable. As chair of the party, I apologize deeply for this. Last night, we were faced with multiple reporting challenges and decided, out of an abundance of caution, to protect the integrity of the Iowa caucuses and their results by taking the necessary steps to review and confirm the data. And we also have a paper trail and documentation that have been able to use to provide information to help verify the results. This is personal to me.
Trust you now.
We have been working day and night to make sure that these results are accurate. The one thing I will say is that the underlying data, the raw data, is secure. It was always secure. This was a coding error in one of the pieces on the back end, but the raw data, the data that has come in, is secure.
He said we've been working day and night to make sure that these polls were accurate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we believe you. It's like, are you kidding me? You know, this dude's just lying through his teeth, and you can tell how nervous he is. And he knows that like his bosses or higher ups probably told him to say that, and he feels so embarrassed. You know, but for him not to be, you know, upfront about it and say, you know, we had a favorite, you know, which apparently was Pete Buttigieg, and that's who we wanted. Or, you know, it's too easy to just say that it was you know, an honest mistake. You know, I mean, for stuff like this, you should be wearing a tie. This sort of stuff is the reason why getting Andrew Yang into office is so important. If there was something like his democracy dollar plan, if something like that already existed, this wouldn't have happened, okay? And the people wouldn't be screwed over once again. History wouldn't repeat itself. For them to go through these loopholes and manipulate the polls and various other things behind the scenes, it's just downright despicable, okay? And it has got to stop. This has gone on for too long. You know, it's gone as far as, you know, 2012 with Ron Paul, the RNC, and, you know, and then, you know, Bernie Sanders back in 2016. Probably much farther back. You know, who knows how long this corruption seeped into this party. And we gotta eradicate it. We gotta get rid of a lot of this. We gotta bring the power back to the people. You know, I mean, that's part of our Constitution. Yeah, it just has to stop. I'll reiterate as much as possible. But the best we can do right now is to, you know, keep on donating to Andrew Yang's campaign, phone bank, go out there and knock on doors, you know, text, get his message out there, do what you can, like really, you know, we gotta really, you know, push him now. You know, especially if you're in Illinois and Indiana. Do give me your thoughts on the issue itself, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content. Stay tuned, there's more to come. I'll see you on the next video for Izzyland.